Hi, everyone. I'm Thérèse, and this is New York Girl Again, The After, the podcast for caregivers who survived the hardest chapter of their lives and are now gathering the courage and the strength to write the next one. Today, I want to talk about something that every one of us has been told we should have, but very few of us have been taught to build: resilience. You know, it's the word everyone throws around, but few truly understand. It's that word you hear when people say, "You're so strong." But if you're anything like me, you didn't feel strong after caregiving ended. You felt broken, emotionally and physically exhausted, weak, empty, lonely. Maybe even like you'd lost yourself completely. And yet, somewhere deep down, there was this flicker that maybe, somehow, you could rise again. This episode is about that flicker, the science of resilience, the building blocks that make it real, and the knowledge that resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you can rebuild piece by piece, even in the after. For the longest time, I thought resilience meant one thing: just keep getting up. Every time life knocked me flat during my 25-year caregiving journey, I got up, not for me, but for my loved ones. I thought resilience was about powering through, ticking off the next task on the endless caregiving to-do list, keeping my loved ones safe, fed, comforted, somehow finding a way to keep going, no matter how exhausted or heartbroken I was. But when the final chapter of caregiving ended, after walking all three of my loved ones home, I was demolished, completely empty. It felt like whatever resilience had carried me through all those years had finally run out. And I wondered if I'd ever really had it at all. But here's what I've come to learn, and I wish someone had told me back then. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's not a personality trait you inherit from your ancestors, or some magic gift that certain strong people just have. Resilience is a skill set, a collection of mental, emotional, and physical tools that can be learned, practiced, and strengthened over time. There is a science behind this. Neuroscientists talk about neuroplasticity, your brain's incredible ability to literally rewire itself, even after prolonged stress, trauma, and grief. When you practice resilience skills like emotional regulation, reframing your thoughts, building meaning, or fostering hope, you are changing the structure and wiring of your brain. Think of it like this. Neuroplasticity is the soil. Your brain is capable of growth, no matter how many storms it's weathered. And resilience is the plant. With the right tools, habits, and support, it can take root, grow strong, and bloom, even after being trampled by hardship. Psychologists found that resilience can be intentionally built. It's not a you have it or you don't kind of thing. It's a muscle, and muscles get stronger the more you work them. So if you're listening right now, feeling shattered, wondering where your strength went, wondering if you're too broken to ever rebuild, please know you are not weak. You are not broken. You simply haven't been given the tools yet. And tools can be learned. So If resilience isn't something you're born with, what exactly does it actually look like to rebuild it? Especially in the after, when caregiving has left you shattered, exhausted, and unsure of how to even start. And what are those tools? Those tools are a set of learnable skills and habits you can practice daily until your brain and nervous system start to incorporate them as second nature. Think of them as 12 building blocks. These are not quick fixes. They're bricks you lay one by one to create a foundation strong enough to stand on again, even when life feels so hard. So let's look at an overview of these 12 building blocks. The first is self-awareness, learning to name your emotions without judgment. For example, instead of pushing through exhaustion like you did as a caregiver, you pause and say, I feel overwhelmed right now, giving yourself permission to rest. Number 2 is emotional regulation, calming your nervous system when it feels like you're drowning. Science shows that slow, focused breathing, grounding exercises, or even placing your hand over your heart can signal to your brain, calm down. You are centered. You are safe. Number 3 is realistic optimism. This isn't slapping on a smile. It's choosing to believe healing is possible, even on days when you can't see the proof yet. It might sound like, this is hard, but it won't always feel this heavy. Number 4 is connection, reaching for people who truly hold space for you. Maybe it's a support group, a single trusted friend, or even a kind stranger you meet on your morning walk. The science of weak ties shows that even brief, positive connections can boost resilience. Number 5, meaning making. Finding purpose in what you've lived through. Maybe it's advocacy. Starting something new in memory of your loved one. Volunteering. Or simply honoring the love you gave by continuing to live fully. Number 6 is self-compassion. Speaking to yourself the way you spoke to the people you cared for on their hardest days. You're doing your best. You deserve kindness too. Number 7 is adaptability. So life didn't go as planned. Resilience means loosening your grip on how it should have been and learning to bend without breaking, one small step at a time. Number 8 is having boundaries. During caregiving, you gave until you were completely empty. After your journey ends, resilience is learning to say no without guilt, to protect your own energy the way you once fiercely protected theirs. Number 9 is energy management. Listening to your body instead of overriding it. It might mean choosing sleep over dishes, or stepping outside for sunlight instead of answering those emails. Tiny choices rebuild your strength. Number 10 is problem solving. Instead of feeling crushed under, how do I rebuild my whole life? Resilience is breaking it down to, what's one small thing I can do today? Small wins retrain your brain to believe progress is possible. Number 11 is goal setting. Allowing yourself to dream again. Even if it's just setting a goal to visit a new place nearby or sign up for a dance class. Psychologists say goal setting helps rebuild hope, a key component of resilience. And number 12 is gratitude. True gratitude, not fake smiles or good vibes only, but pausing to notice one thing, just one, that still feels good. A warm cup of tea, a dog's tail wag, and be thankful for it. Research shows gratitude literally rewires the brain to see possibility, even in pain. Every single one of these skills is learnable. Every single one can be practiced, one tiny step, one moment at a time. Every single one of these makes you stronger, and none of them require you to bounce back overnight. Resilience isn't about snapping your fingers and instantly feeling strong again. It's about rebuilding, brick by brick, day by day, until one morning, almost without realizing it, you're standing on solid ground again, steady, grounded, and moving forward with a strength you didn't think you had left. These 12 building blocks are your foundation, but resilience doesn't stop there. It grows, it strengthens. It allows you not just to stand again, but to rise taller than before. Research from the American Psychological Association and experts like Dr. Ann Maston, who calls resilience ordinary magic, shows that resilience is a living process. When we layer additional skills onto these basics, we don't just survive the aftermath. We start to thrive in it. Here are 16 skills that take resilience to the next level, transforming it from something you practice to something you live. Number 1 is hope cultivation, allowing yourself to picture a future that feels good again, even if you don't believe it yet. Imagining it begins to carve neural pathways of possibility. Number 2 is self-efficacy, rebuilding the belief that you can handle what's ahead. Small wins feed this muscle of confidence. Number 3 is forgiveness. Of others, yes, but mostly of yourself. For the moments you were tired, you were human, you were imperfect. Number 4 is acceptance, acknowledging reality without resistance. This doesn't mean you like it. It means you stop letting it crush you. Number 5 is curiosity, replacing why me with what now? Curiosity reopens doors that pain slammed shut. Number 6 is healthy risk-taking. Signing up for that class, saying yes to a new friendship, daring to step outside the comfort zone grief built around you. Number 7 is perspective shifting, asking yourself what else might be or could be true when your mind spirals into hopelessness. Number 8 is mindfulness, bringing yourself to this moment, not the painful past or the uncertain future. Breath by breath, grounding yourself here. Number 9 is physical resilience, nourishing your body with rest, food, and movement. Trauma and grief live in your muscles, but healing does too. Number 10 is social support building. Choosing safe people who lift you, not drain you or use you. Relearning how to trust connection again. Number 11 is boundary reinforcement. Saying no louder and yes slower. Protecting your healing like it's sacred ground. Number 12 is playfulness. Laughing, being silly, letting yourself feel joy without guilt. This is true medicine. Number 13, meaningful contribution. Volunteering, creating, mentoring, reminding yourself you matter and can make a difference. Number 14 is self-expression. Writing, painting, dancing, or simply speaking your truth. Grief, unspoken, festers. Expression sets it free. Number 15 is reframing setbacks. Seeing detours not as proof you're failing, but as new paths leading somewhere unexpected. And number 16 is resilient identity. Allowing yourself to say, I'm more than what caregiving or grief made me. I am becoming someone new. Each of these skills builds on the 12 foundational blocks, deepening your strength, softening your heart toward yourself, and letting light back in, one flicker at a time. Resilience isn't just bouncing back. It's growing roots and wings, sometimes all at once. Here is the most important thing to remember. Resilience is built in the smallest of actions. Science tells us that tiny, consistent steps create new neural pathways. Every time you practice even one of these skills, your brain rewires just a little. Over time, these micro moments of strength stack up. And one day, you'll look back and realize you've rebuilt a life you once thought was gone forever, or never could have dreamed of happening. It might look like writing one hopeful sentence in a journal, taking a walk just to feel sunlight on your face, practicing one deep breath before you react to fear or sadness, calling one friend or saying hello to a kind stranger on your walk, daring to dream again, even if it feels awkward or impossible. Each choice is a brick. Each moment of courage is mortar. And you, my friend, are the builder. No one else can lay the foundation for you. But you don't have to do it all today. Resilience isn't just about moving on from caregiving or grief. It's about claiming the life that has been waiting for you. It's remembering that you still deserve laughter, purpose, love, and joy, and that you can become someone even stronger and more alive than you imagined because of what you've endured, not in spite of it. And here's what I know in my bones. You are capable of this. Science says you can rewire your brain. Psychology says you can rebuild your spirit. And my heart says you've already proven your strength 1,000 times over. This is just a new kind of fight, one where the victory is for you this time. To make this practical, starting tomorrow, I'm sharing a 6-day resilience series on social media. Small skills each day, one tiny doable practice, one page you can screenshot and save. Think of it as your gentle on-ramp back to yourself. And at the end of those 6 days, I will be honored to share what I've been quietly building for you. Late nights, stacks of research, and with so much heart. Resilience in the After, a journal and workbook. I created this for us, for every caregiver who gave everything and is now learning how to live again. It's filled with the exact tools I use to rebuild, science-based exercises, simple daily prompts, soothing reflections, and real-life practices designed for the days when you have 10 minutes and a tired heart. I poured myself into this so you never have to wonder, what do I do next? You'll have a page to turn, a step to take, and a hand to hold. So if you feel like your resilience has run out, breathe and hear me. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are a human being who carried more than most will ever understand. And you are worthy of a life that feels light again. Resilience isn't magic. It's a practice, a skill set, a muscle. Start small, start today. One breath, one boundary, one hopeful thought. Then walk with me this week on Instagram and Facebook at New York Girl Again for a 6-day resilience series. Tiny practices, real examples, quick wins. And keep an eye out for Resilience in the After, a journal and workbook crafted from my heart to yours to help you rebuild day by day. If this episode gave you even a flicker of hope, please share it with someone who needs a gentle beginning. And join our growing community at newyorkgirlagain.com. Until next week, be tender with yourself. You survived for someone else. Now you get to live for you.